tone. No shadow, no slack, no lack shown, no rat tone.
The first like pro model.
Yeah.
Cherry Tama, Beach Kens. What were they thinking? Have you ever seen a stove?
I have not.
A stove is like a Sour Mash creation. I don't know the history as to why he decided to make a stove, but he made like a stove.
Yeah.
And his stove has a chain stove. These are actually pretty cool too. These are the first ever like crafts, like the 2.0 and then the Slim when we had them MKO years ago. These are handmade pills by Alex Smith when he was first designing them. As you can see, they're like way smaller from like what they were, like the standard size. This is pretty neat. When TJ did his like Make Waves World Tour and was sampling like his pro model, when so like the gold flake that's out right now, this was the version before that where we were sampling it and it just came out looking like a Beyonce Tama. So we were like, TJ was like, dial it back. This is like one of the first like prototypes of the gold flake samples.
So how did you get involved with not just Kendama, but how did you like get involved with Kendama USA?
So the first time, I think it's pretty standard, like when people say it, like the first time I saw Kendama, I heard a Kendama. I was with my homies at Seven Springs in like Pittsburgh. It's like this like ski town, like super fun up there. And I was at my friend's cabin and I just heard like this off in the distance or something, like somebody playing Kendama. So I turned around, my homie Dylan Boucher had it and he was friends with Zach Yord. And I was just like playing with it and like he handed it to me. First time ever, I pulled it up, got a big cup, and I was like super cool. I was just like, this is different. Like I've never seen somebody play with this before, and I was just like, I think intrigued on that because it was just like I never saw it, never thought of it, I was just surprised by it.
So tell me about the shifts. Like how has that impacted Kendama USA? So that's the newest Kendama, new shape, kind of a new size.
Yeah. We had like the Kaizen 2.0s were pretty much like really honed versions, I think, of like Azoras and like JKA Kendamas, and like they were really good. Then the big cups kind of came into play, like, and I don't want to say it had to like definitely not keep up, but like we had to introduce a big cup just for like the competition style players, just because like some of the tricks that people are doing now, like axes and like stalls, like aren't as, I don't say they're impossible in like Kaizen shape, but like they're challenging. This is where it's going to go now, and we wanted to basically make like, all right, like here's our new 2018 Kendama USA like competition, American made, like just all around like honed Dama, like made by us.
Right.
This is the wall at Kendama USA. When you come through Kendama USA, you have to sign the wall. It's kind of like the little ritual we do. All the pros, all the locals, like anybody, if you're a Dama homie, even if you're not a Dama homie, you gotta sign the wall.
Just you over there.
Yeah, myself. When I moved here, my parents came down with me. Shout out Mom, Dad.
There you go.
Get it.
Like that.
Hell yeah.
Well, hey, dude. Hey, thanks for letting us come by.